What's up, everyone? I'm Janitor Jake.
I'm Chris K.
And welcome to the American Gaming Geeks. Stupid.
What? Ready?
I don't want the likes of you watching my back! The chopper's waiting! You're done!
Alright, and welcome back for another episode. Now, if you're new to the channel or you want to get right straight to the game, you can go to this number right here, and it'll take you right to the game. Otherwise, we are going to get the show started. So, Chris, what's new with you in the world of gaming?
Not much. I just went through my game collection trying to organize it all, and boy, I got a lot of games. That's all.
Alright, now, nothing too new with me in the world of gaming. Now, Keisha and I decided to go fart around over at the thrift store because Halloween time is coming up. It's getting to be about that Halloween season, and so I wanted to go look for some Halloween goodies, and usually the thrift store has them, but they did not have diddly squat. So I went over to the video game area. Now, Keisha was already over there, and she's like, "Oh, I found you something." And I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And she handed me this. NFL Game Day for the original PlayStation, and what's awesome is that it's a long box. I grew up, when I first got the PlayStation, every game I had came in the long box. Now, these are getting super, super hard to come by. Even though it's a common, everyday sports game, it's still awesome that it's in the long box. And the box is in very good condition, and it is complete. So, I don't like how they designed the box. Like, the manual just kind of flops around in there. But it's got the manual, it's got the disc, and it even comes with that little pad right there. Oh. So I think that's awesome to have another long box added to my PlayStation collection.
That's strange. You know, until we started doing this, I've never seen a long box.
And the second and final game that I picked up over there was good old Rallycross for the original PlayStation. Now, you and I played this, and we thought this game was pretty poo-poo. We thought it was pretty garbage. I think we played it on a demo disc.
Yeah,
this is that weird one where it's like you have to switch gears while driving, and it's like it was impossible to control. And I was like, and I said, do not go out and buy it. And what do? I go to a thrift store and I buy it. But I thought it was pretty cool. It is, and the reason why I got it is because it is complete. So it's got the manual and it does have the disc, and pretty good condition. The front case is pretty dirty, but I could clean that up. Otherwise, the manual's in really good condition. And so, like I said, we played it for the demo disc, and I thought it was trash. But then I thought, well, nostalgia now. I gotta go and buy it. So, and it was pretty cheap. They were actually having a deal over there. So
now you can get the full Crummy experience.
Yeah, the full one. All right, and time to get to the actual game. And the game we are playing today is...
Leave it in.
I should have dropped it and been like, oh, that's nice, and busted to pieces now. Just broke. Picked it up and been all broke.
Yeah. Aww. Well, that's all for the show today.
Alright, and time to get to the actual game. And the game we're playing today is good old Kolibri for the Sega 32X. Now, this is the very first time. Good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Just laugh. Alright, and time to get to the actual game. And the game we're playing today is good old Kolibri for the Sega 32X. Now, this is the very first time we've actually played a 32X game on the channel. So, we've never played... Go ahead, keep laughing. I'm going to keep talking. I don't care anymore.
I'm sorry.
We've never played a 32X game before, and this is... It's actually going to be pretty fun. I've played a little bit of it. I only played a little bit, like, during the beginning. So, this is pretty much going to be a blind playthrough. I don't know much about it, and you've putzed around like the first couple stages to get the feel for it. Now, do not own the box and do not own the manual, but I did end up printing out the manual. So we used your printer, and we went over and ended up printing out the manual. And that's the thing with some of these games is you really do have to use the manual. Like when we first put the game in, and we'll talk a little bit about it. I know, let's drop it and spill everything. When we were first playing it, we had no idea what to do. You were putzing around, and then I read the manual. I'm like, oh, you got to do this.
Yeah. If you don't have the manual, you have no idea where you're going.
Yeah, so we're going to be checking out the manual, and hopefully we can beat this son of a gun. So without further ado, let's pop the puppy in and get going. You ready to play?
I'm game.
Alright, so here we are with good old Kolibri for the Sega 32X. Now, we're going to go into the options because there's a lot of stuff we can mess with. We're going to go to easy mode because, as far as I know, there is no alternate ending. And we're going to try something. This game actually legit has 2-player. I know. So we are going to attempt 2-player. So here we go with start a new game. You ready?
I'm game. Wait, we did that. Frozen. Just completely. We're gonna play Frozen today. A great Disney special.
I don't know why it's doing this now.
Good, nice music though.
Never did it before.
It's because we're recording now.
Oh,
There's some picture. Oh, it's the connection between the 32. Oh man.
So I need to move this around now. Cartridge tilting.
Yeah. Man, do some circuit bending there.
I don't know why it did that though.
Yeah, it's been working fine this whole time. Now it won't even. That's not doing nothing.
Alright, so hopefully it works this time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, so here we go. Now this is actually 1-player. What's interesting about this, it kind of reminds me of the game Echo the Dolphin, which we have yet to play.
It does.
So right here, it's almost like a hub world, I guess you could call it. I'm trying to shoot. You can't shoot anything. I'm pushing the C button right now, and he's like flying all over the place.
I'm allergic to all the nature and the flowers.
Now we're what? Oh yeah, you can actually die on here.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I said, this is kind of like an area to explore and putz around.
There's hazards if you get eaten by that frog.
But yeah, if you come over here by the frog, apparently it's like you can lollygag, bam, and you can just die right off the bat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you waste a life doing that or what, but yeah, you can't shoot or. And here's where I got lost. It's like, well, what do you do? It's like, which way do you go? Which way do you go? It's like I'm sitting here lost. What do you do?
Yeah.
So apparently and allegedly, according to the manual, you have to come over. Where is it now? There's like a big orange. Oh yeah, right here. And you just sit in front of it, and then all of a sudden he'll start eating it.
Yeah.
And now the game starts. And that's what we had to figure out here in the manual. Oh, now watch what happens.
Shooting crystal shards right into you.
Splits into 2.
Whoa. Asexual reproduction. That's how it
Exactly.
happens.
Alright, so here we go. Warning signs. Now I'm going to write down that password.
Whoa. Oh.
So that's irritating.
Well, what the...
That irritates me.
I didn't even hit start. I just moved up.
Yeah, that really irritates me. The fact that you, like, don't touch anything, and it's like, here's your password. Done!
That's
Done!
it.
And you hit pause, you don't get to see the password.
That is nonsense.
Right now, so this thing over here, like, gives you different weapons.
Yeah.
You got the laser, you have this thing, which is like, put.
So I noticed there's a pattern, but only to this crystal. All the crystals have different patterns. So you have 8 possible weapons here. Now, when you get to other things, now I like this one, I'm going to keep it. When you get to other crystals, it doesn't give you the same ones. Like later in a level, there's a crystal thing. It doesn't even give you the weapon I have right now, which this is an awesome weapon.
Alright, so if you want, let's go over here. Let's go to the upper right. I don't even know what this thing is.
I think it lets you shoot faster? I don't know. What's this hourglass thing? Great.
Oh, yeah. Apparently that
Central,
slows
what the
down
heck?
time.
Oh, I just got that hourglass does that. Oh, that's kind of cool though. That's a hit point.
Oh, maybe that's what... So right there,
wow,
that's
you
a
got
hit
5?
point.
I didn't know you could get 5.
So apparently...
Wait, there's another one down here. Oh, it's gone. Dang it.
Okay, so what I think this is if you die or I die,
That's alive?
you have to bump into that and I can come back.
Oh, okay. It's like the barrel in Donkey Kong.
So let's go down. Let's see what's down here.
Looks like we can't. That's
Nothing.
as far down as you get. Oh.
See,
wow.
that's the thing with this game is it's like almost like a huge, massive open world
See,
environment.
there's another one. When I collect it, see now I got 5 guys around me, and now I have 5 hit points. Now it just ends
Yeah,
the game.
it just
I
ends
can't
the
even take the
stage,
last
so.
one. Look at that, and that thing that.
Yeah, you can't even...
Yeah, we were already in the process, and don't collect weapons because you can't get this weapon again in this level. But anyway, yeah, you don't even have a chance.
What the heck?
They reduce in number.
Oh, these hornets are like attacking from up top.
Yeah.
Well, they're pinching us. So some are coming from up top and others are coming from
I'll
the
take
bottom.
it. Fine, no one took it. take it if you see it, I guess.
Yeah, I died.
I gave you a chance
because
to take that
basically there was like a bunch of stuff coming down and smacking me, and I was like, oh, okay, let's go down then. Bam! Stuff came up from the bottom and smacked me. And I had the crappy weapon.
Yeah, that's true. Now I'm getting hit left and right. I probably only have 2 hit points, but
yeah,
1 hit point left.
That's the thing, this game will punish you for dilly-dallying.
It just keeps sending more and more
Yeah,
enemies.
they'll just continually...
Oh, I have to go to here. There we go, there's one.
And this weapon right here looks
this.
cool, but it's pretty worthless.
Okay.
See, right here, this confuses me.
Whoa.
Let's go up.
I
Because
got the
there's like
hourglass.
57 different
Oh
enemies.
no! I got the wrong weapon.
Right here,
I'm
there's
sorry.
like a bunch of enemies and they're like swarming down. That's what it is.
I can't shoot nothing now because it's staying weapon.
That's what it is we're not... This is why I think 2 players is going to be extremely ridiculous.
Oh, and you took the hit point.
Because like...
I'm dead now.
Like for example, I'm going up.
Yeah.
This is where it's going to get
It's
really...
gonna double the enemies because there's 2 of us.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say. Is look, I'm just trying to run away from that too. What I was trying to say... Holy cow. Every time you come over by these flowers, see there's bad guys everywhere. There's bad guys up the wazoo.
Yeah.
Bad guys, bad guys, bad guys. Because you were down fooling around, it wouldn't progress me up. So everything else kept coming down and smacking me.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm like, so forget it. We're not doing 2 players. This 2
Yeah.
players is going to be garbage.
It is. And 1 player was not that hard.
Alright, you got the password down?
Yep.
So we are in rescue. And now you got this weird bomb thing. I'm not used to that. Alright, so I got this weapon and I don't like that. There we go.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing too with this game is it's kind of... Unlike most shooters or shoot-em-ups, most shoot-em-ups are like side-scrolling, horizontal side-scrolling, or vertical side-scrolling. This is kind of like a weird open world.
Yeah.
Also, what's weird is like the weird parallax.
Yeah,
Like
that
I'm
is
going
weird.
up and down, it's like it's not moving.
Yeah, the main level moves up and down, but the secondary level in the back does not move up and down. That's so weird.
Yeah, I was trying to line up with that, but whatever those things are just like decimated me. And because I had a poo-poo weapon.
Like, that's a poo-poo weapon. I tried that one. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. You can even, like, upgrade it and it goes... Drrr, but it just stops shy of the enemy and it wasn't hurting them. I'm like, what the heck is
Yeah,
this?
if you hit an enemy with this weapon...
You're lucky.
So the basic goal of the game is this. There's like all these black
Here, that
flowers.
black thing. Grab that black thing. Whenever you, like, basically secure a command post, I'm going to call it. That's what those flowers are. They're command posts. You're taking them from the bee enemies. And then the... Because everybody knows that bees are the mortal enemies of birds. You'd think they'd be, like, food. I think Kolibri would be all over that, just eating them up. But it doesn't work that way in this game. It's almost like a hit point thing. It's like color starts to slowly come back the more enemies you kill.
Yeah.
Better get that.
This is... I don't remember there being this many enemies either. It's like the entirety of the bottom here is just enemies.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even done yet. There's still more to the right that I haven't gotten. Because what I wanted to do is go to the bottom. But it's like every time I go down, it's like there's more and more and more and more and more. And I'm like, wait a minute, you need to calm down.
Yeah. It's really interesting that this game doesn't have a HUD. No heads-up display whatsoever.
Yeah.
You just have to pay attention. It's like you have to count how many birds are flying around Kolibri. I think it's 5 right now. You have 5 hit points. I didn't even know you could get 5 hit points.
Yeah, apparently I'm up to 5 now. One thing I do, I really enjoy the music and I really enjoy the graphics. Like, look at all that.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
Like, it looks really
I mean, it
awesome.
is a 32X, but
Whatever, I'm just...
the game's a 32X console.
Oh, there we go. Upgraded a little bit.
That's a laser thing, that one. I like the laser thing because it's like a heat-seeking laser.
Man, I gotta...
But you can't attack many enemies at the same time. That's why I like the bomb one that just goes...
Yeah, the bomb one seems like it works
Yeah.
pretty good.
But it doesn't fire very often. You have to shoot like 1 at a time.
Alright, so right here I gotta like be really
I wish
careful.
you could shoot up.
Yeah.
Like with the laser one you can. If
Yeah.
you get the laser one, it'll zip, just shoot straight
Yeah,
up.
like this.
Yeah, that one. There's a hit point.
Alright, so it looks like I took care of that, so I'm going to hand it off to you.
And I won't hit any buttons.
We are on Eruption, so some
Eruption.
Van Halen right now.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to read the story here. Whoa, look at that thing.
Jeez.
Oh, it blew up and gave you hit points and a choice of weaponry.
I don't like this. It's not really a weapon.
Like, that's crazy. Like, just look at the background. That looks so awesome.
It is. I expect Bubsy to be running around out there.
Bubsy flying through the trees and going over the waterfalls. That would have been awesome. Alright, so here's the story. Earth's mightiest hero. Okay. Earth is a living organism. Each life form on Earth is a cell of the greater whole. Deep inside the planet, a mysterious ancient crystal hums,
Mother Gaia,
radiates, and energizes the Earth with its powerful life force.
Oh, it's powerful.
The ancient crystal is a gift from afar. Afar? Eons ago, deep in an unknown sector of the universe, a more highly evolved living planet exploded. The crystal, with its mysterious life force, was hurled into space. It rocketed towards Earth and buried itself deep in the planet's core. Science fiction now. We're playing a science fiction game.
This sounds like Final Fantasy Advent Children.
With this new energy, the young Earth began to breathe. The crystal was the heart that Earth needed to become alive. For millions of years, the crystal worked beneath Earth's crust, fueling evolution with its harmonious energies. Its harmonious energies.
Harmonious.
Harmony. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A twin to the crystal had also been hurled into space.
Oh, man.
Get this. This dark crystal.
The dark crystal?
The dark crystal now.
Oh, man.
This dark crystal had been irradiated by the massive planetary explosion.
Irradiated?
Yeah.
What?
IRRADIATED.
Oh, irradiated.
No, irradiated.
Oh.
It spent ages falling through the vastness of space, festering and pulsing and swelling with infection.
Really?
Finally, the malignant crystal sped earthward and crashed into the planet. Now, with room to spread, the dark crystal spewed its malignant force into the earth.
Really?
So this big pulsing, swelling thing spewed its stuff into the earth. Like the worst pestilence, the cancerous growth swiftly invaded nature. It devoured Earth's life forms, changing them into gray, diseased shadows. Each life form, each cell of Earth's being, became a cancerous growth. Starved of the ancient crystal's strength, nature's works of art sickened. Earth began to die.
Is that an enemy or?
That looks awesome.
Oh, it is.
There's like all these crazy like bugs and earthworms and creatures.
Hey, little butterfly friends. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna kill your young.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that! He's just killing the young of the butterfly creatures.
Earth crystal's last gasp. Deep underground, the Earth crystal felt the danger, the death pangs. Okay.
Ah!
Weird. Deep underground, the Earth crystal felt the death pangs.
Death pangs. Mother Gaia felt the pain.
The engulfing disease moved swiftly, nearly obliterating the crystal's power. With its dying strength, the Earth crystal burrowed into the surface. At that moment, Kolibri, the hummingbird, flew by. Sensing pure life, the Earth crystal infused the small bird with its strength. Kolibri became the antibody, empowered to combat the malignant evil.
Not the uncle body.
No, antibody. So that's the story. Apparently out in space, this world blew up, and a piece of the dark crystal...
Probably kryptonite.
This crystal piece flew out, embedded itself in the Earth, and created life. Meanwhile, the anti-form of that crystal also came and fell into Earth, and it started killing everything off.
Yeah, the dark crystal. And Kirby's crystal shards.
Yeah. Look at that.
That is a good
We get contra spread.
Alright.
And it just destroyed that thing.
Ah! Fine, whatever. Just take it all away then.
Find blossoms that are dripping pollen and drink from them to release life pods.
This one seems to be dripping pollen. So if you sit here long enough... There. Of course, it's right in front of a frog's face, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, you'd have to, like, hurry up.
Ah! Oh, and now it's gone. It's like, that's the thing, too. It's like, okay, let's just jump up. And he, like, do you see that? He jumped right at the thing.
Bam!
I said up. And what's he do? He jumps right into its mouth. It's not magnetized to it. He just will not jump in the direction that you tell him to jump. Yeah, so he jumped right into the frog's mouth. That's fantastic. Wow, bug is swelling up. What the heck? I can't shoot that thing? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it looks like it's going right through him. What the heck? Oh, it says in the manual certain weapons won't work on other creatures.
Oh, so I have to get the right weapon for the right job. So apparently those ladybugs do hurt you. They didn't hurt me before, but whatever. Now it just ate me. That's nonsense.
What's funny, too, is in the manual, it shows you how to make a hummingbird feeder. Legit, how to make
Like an
a
actual
hummingbird feeder.
Yeah.
Making nectar. Table sugar, warm water.
It's weird. It's like the top of the map is right here at this point, but if you move... It's like it's pushing me forwards. Like if you move up and to the left, all of a sudden the top of the map expands and you can finally move up higher.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Instead of like being set... Well, now that targeted him.
Yeah, it seems to be random. It has nothing to do with the type of enemy that it is. So it's like, what the heck? I just have to keep finding more weapons.
Yeah,
it's like the Borg, they adapt.
Yeah, what's interesting too, like you were saying, it's like you're trying to go up and all of a sudden it's not, and then you slowly go to the left and you're finally, or the right, and you finally can go up. Instead of the world being laid out in like a square or a rectangle, it's like this weird circular pattern.
Yeah.
But you can like move, you can only move in like up or down straight lines. So you're trying to move up and you hit the ceiling, but it's like, no, go to the right, and like it'll start taking you. It's really goofy. And see, this kind of confuses me. I don't know what this is. Using energy fields. Energy fields are intelligent attack weapons that automatically target and destroy enemies. Collect an energy field pod to gain its power.
This is it, I think. I think this is the energy.
And then it says press the special button to activate and maintain the energy field, which is A. So if you push the A button, apparently using an energy field, it does something.
Huh.
Keep energy fields in reserve for when you need them most. For example, automatic scroll levels. You mean like an actual shoot-'em-up level? So there's some weird energy field thing that you can use and you push the A button and it does something.
Maybe the thing I had wasn't... What is that?
Oh, they're arrows telling you which way to go.
That's a first.
If you want to write that down.
Oh, yeah. Just gone. It's gone. Is it up here? I'm just gonna look in the fridge now.
So we are in Infestation.